Well, how y'all doing today? Welcome to Shives guys. Today we're gonna go over some mock drafts.
Hey, woo! Let's go, draft season, baby.
That
Draft
time.
season.
That
Hey,
time.
as y'all know, we got on Thursday, April 28th. There was gonna be an NFL draft. We have our 5-hour special
Yep.
with everybody. So go ahead and get tuned into this, and we're gonna get right to this draft pick.
All right, well, here I'm gonna go ahead and start by saying we're gonna do a little fun little mock where it's gonna be me and Rashawn and Brendan. We're gonna do their own picks, and we're gonna combine it together. So I'll have the first pick. Well, me and Rashawn both have the first pick, and then after we make our discussion, then Noah and Brendan will have the second pick, and they'll talk about that. So for the Jacksonville Jaguars, I mean, you can go a couple different ways.
Yeah, so I have personally going into this Jacksonville routine here is Aiden Hutchinson. I think that's to me is a no-brainer. I think he's the best player in this available in this draft.
Yep.
The whole time as you look in here, the whole draft is so deep. You know, as we're going into these drafts, you're going to see there's so many ways you can put anybody on it. You know what I mean? So I think who are you going to agree with? You going to go Aiden Hutchinson for the first overall, or either?
Yeah, I might as well. I think Aiden Hutchinson is for sure probably the easiest answer to go with.
That's like like a little JJ, little TJ, man. You can't pass up on those cats.
You can't, and you're just saying that because he's white.
They're different out there, man.
They are different.
They're making DNs differently these days. It's crazy.
Or is it the Big Ten? Because you got to think about this: the Bosa boys, both Ohio State.
I mean,
Hutchinson.
You got Chase, you got the Bosa. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's the Big Ten. Maybe that's where we get the DNs at. But overall, I think it fits a perfect scheme for Jacksonville with the acquirers they had this year and this year's offseason. I think with Aiden Hutchinson here, and later on in the draft too, we have Jacksonville in the second, third round, which could get hot. We're not going to go over that. We're just going to the first round, but
yeah,
I think Aiden Hutchinson's a good pick for this.
Yeah. So first pick, Jacksonville Jaguars select Aiden Hutchinson, Michigan edge. All right. Second pick, the Detroit Lions on the clock.
I'm going Kayvon Thibodeau. You know that DN from Oregon. I mean, same thing as Aiden Hutchinson. I mean, it's speed. Dude is generational. It's crazy. I mean, you got to take those edge guys when you can, like the Chase Youngs, like those fast guys off the edge.
You have to. I agree.
You can't teach speed. Everyone knows you can't teach speed. So I mean, why not? They need it.
Well, what's your opinion on his? I know, like I have him falling down on my draft board, right? What's your opinion on him being that second overall pick with the injuries he had last year with his ACL in Oregon?
Yeah. Did he get hurt on his pro day? I don't know if he got hurt.
He got hurt mid-season, but I mean he was off and on all year. Yeah. But with that being said, though,
honestly, if it wasn't Thibodeau, which is who I thought it was going to be, if it's not him, I don't see why they wouldn't pick up a quarterback. And if it's me, like if it's me as the Lions GM, I'll go Malik Willis personally. But my first mock is I'm going Thibodeau, just because I'm trying to match that DN speed. It's a different league. Quarterbacks are running 4.5s and they're running over linebackers. So
I agree with you. I mean,
I'm with you on that. Hey, I like that's a solid pick. I think a lot of people is estimating him to go between 3 to 12.
Yeah,
that's really how it is and how interchangeable he is throughout the top 10.
I agree 100%. And also with the Lions, I had them at some point picking up Malik Willis too, but I don't think that's kind of my mock one. I had them pick up Malik Willis at number 2.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going with Thibodeau at number 2 of the Lions.
We got to talk about this. So the third pick, the Houston Texans on the clock, and I was going to me and Rashawn were going to probably lean on one person, but the thing is, now that this guy's available, because I didn't think he was going to drop them, 1 and 2. I think we have to rock with Trayvon Walker, right, from Georgia.
That's 3 DNs in a row.
That's 3 DNs in a row. You have to. They need every position possible filled. So if Walker slides down to 3, I see them instantly jumping on that.
Where is Trayvon Walker from? He's from
he's Georgia. Yeah, he's Georgia edge rusher. Hey, to be fair on our shit, I really think I think he has a chance to be number 1 overall. I really do. I think Jacksonville's going to be it. Yep. So we got Houston picking up Trayvon Walker. I think that has to be. All right, so New York Jets have the 4th pick.
Jets. I went Evan Neal personally. I went Evan Neal, tackle out of Alabama. I think it's a big guy, big tackle that they need. Someone to protect. You know, no reason why not to put someone on the tackles on the outside. Like I said, the entire league is changing. We got DNs running 4-4-4s. You gotta get these big giant tackles when you can. The guys that can step with them. So I'm going. That's where I'm going. Evan Neal.
Evan Neal. All right.
Okay. I like it. That's actually not bad. You know what sucks is we actually both agreed on this next pick for the New York Giants was going to be Evan Neal, but here we are. We're stuck.
Well, then if that's the case, I'm going to go with Akeem from North Carolina State. I think Giants have desperate needs when it comes to O-line this year, especially getting some panhandles for Saquon to get actually in there and get involved.
Yeah.
I think personally they get O-line as well.
I rock with that.
So I'm going to go with Akeem. I don't know. I can't even say his last name, but it's North Carolina State offensive tackle. I think he has the best upside, personally, in my opinion, when it comes to this year's draft of offensive tackles.
Oh, I like that. Oh,
yeah, I think it's my best upside.
I'd be kind of hurt if the Giants went and grabbed him. I ain't gonna lie, he's pretty athletic for how big he is too.
I agree. You got number 6 with the Panthers. Who are you picking number 6 with the Panthers?
Who you got?
Hold up. We're moving awfully fast here, fellas. All right. Okay. Let's slow down for a second now.
Okay.
Who did you say you had going to the Texans at number 3?
Yeah.
Trayvon Walker. Trayvon Walker for sure.
Georgia.
Okay.
For sure. Who you got? Who?
Malik Willis going
I'm taking
number
a
3.
quarterback then. I'm thinking.
At 6?
I think they're
At 3.
They're putting everything in Davis Mills.
Yeah, that's a good question.
They already said that.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Right, though.
I agree, but they already said that they were going David this year.
They rocking with David this year, bro. They rock with David this year.
But with number 6 overall, they got the Panthers. Who are you taking?
I personally went Kyle Hamilton. Kyle Hamilton. They've got Notre Dame.
I rock with him. I can rock with him.
It's
a lot
time.
of people give him as best player.
NFC South needs to load up on DBs right now, and I think everybody knows why. Okay.
Wait, DB12. That's what you're
Quarterback down there picking up our defenses. It's time to stack up on the DB situation, fellas.
Well, you look at this. Look at the Panthers side of things, right? There's no guarantee at Sam Darnold at quarterback, right? Then you can go ahead and grab a Malik Willis type, have Sam Darnold start for this year, let Malik, because he's a Liberty guy anyways. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of D1 AA quarterbacks going to the NFL. I'm not a huge fan of it.
That's your boy Carson.
Hey, my boy, that's on him now. But he is my Q. That is why though.
Yeah,
I don't think they develop well in the NFL.
That's true. I actually have to agree with that. As sad as it is.
At the quarterback position, I'm not saying every other position. I think every other you can kind of go in, but when it comes to that quarterback position,
different mentally.
Yeah. All right, so y'all picking at number 6.
I like
Kyle Hamilton.
Yep.
Kyle Hamilton, safety out of Notre Dame. Cool. We have the Giants again. We're going to go here.
Let's talk about this.
Bro,
Okay,
you NFC East boys got so many picks, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, think about it. There's 4 and just 2 teams. There's 6 total in the 32.
Yeah, there's 6.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot. There's a good bit. Jets have 2 as well. But besides get off track here, but the Giants. So at the DN position, I like Jermaine Johnson. Who you think?
Jermaine's a good pick at set, especially who's available. That's why I like doing these mock drafts, because you don't know who's going to be available with you. You guys picking in your guys' minds. Like, so if I'm going who's left, I have to go with Jermaine Johnson too. That's perfect fit for New York. That's easy.
That's what we see here. But with that being said, too, if anyone knows Jermaine Johnson, he was on Last Chance U.
He went to Georgia. I think he either sat out at Georgia,
he got in trouble,
and then he went to Florida State in ACC Defensive Player of the Year for last year. And I mean, he's going strong ever since. He's been strong ever since.
Ugh. Not a fan of Florida State.
I knew he said this.
All
right, number 8 on the clock here. We got Atlanta Falcons. Who you taking? Well, who y'all discussing? You're taking, Nate.
I think it's getting a little saucy down there in Atlanta. All right, I think they're going Sauce Gardner. I think Sauce literally Atlanta. He fits the personality. He fits the city. He fits the mold. Put him in that black and red. He's gonna look like a dog. I think they're going Sauce. I don't think they can pass up on that. Yeah.
Can I say something about this pick? Here?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't mind it because he looks like an Atlanta guy. You look like an Atlanta guy, it's Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
But that being said, with Falcons losing Ridley, this year. Julio was gone last year, and Gabe's one of you guys. So, like, I think there'd be a bigger need at an Atlanta organization with a wide receiver spot. Because, I remember, with old boy getting fucking suspended for a year.
Yeah, really?
Really suspended for a year for gambling.
So what are you thinking then?
I mean, no, Sauce Free is good.
Sauce
I
is
think
good.
Sauce is you can't go wrong with. You're not going wrong with Sauce.
Who do you think? Who are they going to take off the board first? They're going to take Olave off the board first, or
Chris will go first.
No,
not in my opinion.
I mean, I don't think so either.
Receiver wise, but okay. So Falcons wise, you have Saucy. I love it. I think every Atlanta fan should be happy with this pick at number 8. We have number 9, Seattle Seahawks. I think when it comes to perfect placement and draft and players and who looks good in what uniform, who do you think? In Seattle. I knew who I want to pick here, but who do you think in Seattle? Because they have a lot of needs too.
I got Malik Willis.
Paul Walker myself, but
really,
yeah,
I got Malik Willis, quarterback from Liberty.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's where in our mock, this is our first quarterback off the board.
This is the first,
first quarterback, and we're at pick 9. So that don't tell you anything about how deep this draft class is, or / how bad the quarterback position is this year.
Yeah, we'll have to see, man. I hope these guys prove them wrong, though. I'm a fan of quarterbacks.
Yeah, me too. You don't want no quarterback to do wrong.
The next wave.
Exactly, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
So, Malik Willis, I think he's for sure got the athletic built body to go in Seattle and really take over as a day one starter, or at least compete with Drew Lock. And I understand that Drew Lock's going to have the veteran. He's only been in the league for 3 years, but he's already the veteran quarterback of that quarterback group. You know what I mean? So I really think Malik Willis has a chance to compete off rip in Seattle. I don't know. There's not too many teams I can see where Malik's even going to compete as a starter. So I think Seattle's going to be one of the very few. And, hey, I'm going to say this here. Don't be surprised when Malik don't get picked up in the like you said earlier. Didn't you say Detroit? Do not be surprised to see somebody trade up or Detroit picks him at number 2. I would not be surprised.
That's what I had in my mind.
Malik Willis, perfect mold right now for quarterbacks. That's what everyone wants. Is what he's.
I think it's 49. I mean, talking about the Malik because, like I said, I don't like Malik Willis. To be honest with you, I think his stats are shit. I don't think he reads well. I think he's a one-hit guy. I think he sees that first read, and if it's not there, he goes. But
it's cool.
I mean, it is NFL, and they're going to develop you in the NFL.
Yes. They see what they have potential.
Lamar, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, give him a chance, I guess.
Well, it's not. Well, you think about it, 2022. The NFL and fans is us. We don't look at a developed quarterback. We want a quarterback to go and win ball games now.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
That's the problem. It is. But it is what it is. That was with the
Seahawks.
Yeah.
The 10th pick is the New York Jets, and on the clock.
I'm going Garrett Wilson from Ohio State to the Jets.
One for me.
I like it. I like the Wilson and Wilson connection. I think they're going to be building around Zach Wilson as much as they can. I think the running backs, they're cool on the running backs. They picked up a little protection in the earlier rounds. In my eyes, why not pick up a nice little, explosive receiver, make some big plays over the top?
I'm gonna say this. I love Garrett Wilson at 10.
Yeah, I think he's a dog. I'm a fan of him.
That's a steal.
That's a steal 10 for the Jets. But you know what? And like I said, the Jets series draft so deep because we have Jets picking up the offensive tackle Icky, and we do. We had for that 4th overall pick in the 10th. So 4th overall we have Icky. Then at 10th round you're going receiver here too. So I think it's a good fit. Our offense is phenomenal. I think the defense has got good offseason.
Coaching staff can do something with him. They don't. Yeah. Does the regular old Jets.
What do you think? Because our boy Ty Johnson there in the Jets. I mean, give him the ball more. Get him out there receiving that.
I hope they expand their offense a little bit, man. I hope that running back room, because that's a good running back room. All 3 of them are good, man. So
no question.
Get some type of going where they split the carries, but you know how the NFL is, man.
Yes.
Someone's bound to get hurt. Something might happen. Lord forbid, but. If it happens, you got to step up.
You do, and that's facts. All right, so for the 11th pick, the Washington Commanders on the clock. And
wanted this one.
I think this is the easiest pick right now for me because everything's connecting. And another Ohio State wide receiver comes back off the board. Chris Olave.
Can I say this though about Chris Olave, Ohio State, and Washington picking Ohio State players? Besides Terry, granted none. Terry's one of a kind. But when it comes to Chris Samuel, when he goes to Washington, injured. We're talking about Chase Young, great rookie of the year, injured. Dwayne Haskins, awful rookie year, awful second year, bye.
Yeah.
Like there's Ohio State. I know you guys love your Ohio State and Washington, but I think for me personally, I think it's time to give up. I mean, I know you got Terry at receiver, you saw Chris Samuel, but personally, I mean, I'm probably gonna go this route with Washington as well because you get that trio at Ohio State. But
I ain't gonna lie, that might be single-handed the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
why say that? Why don't you explain that then?
Because who goes by each player? Oh, well, he put the Ohio State. The last 3 guys didn't work out. Each player is different.
Sure, but it's a pattern.
There's some karma stuff. Like
As I say, they see some pattern.
There's a little bit of bias behind that, Rashawn. You've got your ego.
Of course, I'm biased.
He's talking about Haskins. Haskins the only person who played good.
Chase Young rookie year to get here last year.
He got deepest rookie year, correct? That's true.
Hey, R.I.P. Haskins, man.
Hey,
RIP Haskins. That's the only player that didn't work out for Washington. So I'm like Curtis. I mean, we don't know yet. He's still question mark. I mean, you can't even judge him off. All right, let's go ahead and move on forward to it. The 12th pick, Minnesota Vikings.
So I'm gonna try to pronounce this name. I'm probably gonna slash it, but whatever. George Karlaftis.
Yes,
I've got that the edge rusher from Purdue.
Wow.
The beast. I think he's more of a power rusher than a speed rusher, but you know it is what it is. I think that's a good pickup at the time. He reminds me a little bit of. I mean, I know it's stupid, but he reminds me a little bit of Jared Allen, Washington State. Those Purdue, those big boys.
Yeah.
Fun, man. And, I think the Vikings got their offense set up. Basically, they got Cook, they got their tight end, they got the receivers, the line.
Well, talking back to the Minnesota Vikings, they love their defense side of the ball.
Absolutely.
I mean, we all know that. Especially when it comes to D linemen, your Jared Allens of the world. You know what I mean? So, not a bad little Purdue guy. I mean, I can't say his name is George. Let's say George. But
yeah,
he's good. He's athletic, but it'd be crazy if he falls down to the number 12 spot.
No, but I like that pick though.
It's so open though.
It is. I like that pick.
Just any sort of type of way.
Yeah. Number 13, Texans. As we know, Texans need help everywhere. As we said in third overall, they went defense. We had more defense on that first third overall pick. What do you think at this position here with Texans? I like Devin Lloyd.
I know you like Devin Lloyd.
I hate it because I want to see Devin Lloyd drop to the 15th pick.
When I had Malik Willis going off the board was to the Texans.
Malik Willis. You guys think they're going quarterback?
I think if Malik Willis falls to him, I think they would.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and slide. You think Devin Lloyd? Is that our pick? What do you think?
No, I don't think that actually.
Who you going with? What do you think?
I don't mind the
Greg Stingley? Is he not an option at 13?
You
Is
think
he
that's
not an option at 13? Is that not a void they need to fill? I mean, do you go back-to-back defense? Who do we have? No, we picked O lineman for Texans, didn't we? Oh, no, we picked Trayvon Walker.
Right.
Devin Lloyd from Utah linebacker seems about right. That's a gap they filled their two of the top 7 or front 7.
But that's very true. 2 of the top 7 here, but I also see Lovie Smith as a defensive guy, anyways.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back in Chicago, he didn't really care about offense too much, but they still went to the Super Bowl with Rex Grossman at their home. So I'm looking at he's going towards the defensive level and look at David Mills more of the Rex Grossman type of guy. So that's the way I feel is these first 2 drafts for first 2 picks for Houston.
But I like the Houston. I mean, dude, they need every position. So that quarterback spot actually low key, that could be a thing. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. Maybe David Mills ain't that guy.
I mean, I don't think he is either. I don't think anyone thinks he is, but I just think Houston at this point, like you said, you look into it, you need every position filled. David Mills didn't play bad last year for him. Yeah, other shit you got to worry about.
But did he play good enough to keep that job?
Yeah, this year.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
This year, we're talking just this year, though. I ain't saying next year.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Ask that to a Texans fan.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody wants Aaron Rodgers. Sometimes you gotta work yourself out because Kirk Cousins had the same. We had the same.
Look, if anybody knows, I know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yeah. I bought a
Unfortunately, I agree with you.
All right, Baltimore Ravens got that 14th pick. Who you rocking with?
14th pick to the Ravens. You want to be honest with you?
Yeah.
It hurts me to say, but I did pick Jordan Davis, D lineman.
Got that too.
Pick up. He replaces Calais Campbell, literally inside everything. I didn't want to see him go because as a Bucs fan, I'd love to pick up Jordan Davis, but you know they need that interior D lineman. It is what it is. No, what do you think? What do you think, Wiggins? He's going to agree with Jordan Davis. I see it. That dude's a freak in nature.
He is.
Lure.
Yeah, he one of the best D tackles in the draft, 100%. And you know, you actually say that. That 14th pick almost feels like a lock for the Baltimore Ravens. I feel like that's a lock.
I got Stingley.
I agree with Stingley. I like Stingley. I'm with Stingley on that, right? Because I think he's going to be the best player available at the time, obviously. But I don't know. Jordan Davis, I love that pick, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Brennan, I'm right with you. I'm right with you.
My favorite pick. All right, so we got Jordan Davis at Ravens. At 15th pick, we have Philadelphia Eagles. I think Philly goes many ways here. Devin Lloyd was my hot shot. I mean, I think we can snag up Devin Lloyd at 15, which in our mock we don't. We have him counting at the Texans. And Jordan Davis, you have him going to Ravens. There's my other one pick. So I think at this point, if you're Philadelphia Eagles, Jameson Williams, Alabama wide receiver. I think at this point, yeah, Craig, call me crazy. We're going to go receiver 3 years in a row, first round, and 4 years in a row in the first two. But with that being said, Jameson Williams is fast. He's good route runner, catch the ball well. But I don't like his point of contact when he catches the ball. He doesn't really go up in the air and grab it much. But in all reality, we do have Devontae Smith in that number 1. We still have Zach Pascal, which I think he sets at number 3, which leaves us at number 2 spot open with Jameson Williams. I got Philly getting Jameson Williams. I pray.
I think you have to do that if you're Philly, right?
I mean, I think
with
personally,
New Orleans needing a receiver so bad,
right?
To where like there's a strong possibility that if like you just said, Jameson Williams is still on the board, I think they go after a receiver ASAP. But now they Philly puts them in a good spot, and they have another pick at the 18th spot. The 18th spot.
We do have to pick at 19.
So I mean, now you're looking good. Now you can do anything with that pick.
Well, I think what's a lot of the discussion has been saying too is Drake London. Even though and Chris Olave, by the way, Chris Olave is going to Philly yesterday.
Yeah.
So on that visit, that all depends on Washington too. If Chris Olave is sitting here at 15, Jordan, honestly, God, at the end of the day, if Jordan Davis is there or Devin Lloyd, we're picking them at 15.
Yeah.
If you're not there, we're going to get Chris Olave. Doesn't get selected by Washington. They go Kyle Hamilton if he's still sitting there. I think Philly goes Chris Olave or Jameson Williams at this spot if available.
Yeah, there it is.
All right, 16, we have New Orleans Saints. And as you've seen, this is that trade where it's from 15. It was originally 16 was Eagles, but the trade, we swapped picks at 18 and 19. So Saints are up on the board. Who you got?
Drake London, receiver out of USC. I think it's Saints. I think they're going to, obviously, they re-signed Jameis Winston. That's the guy. Build around Jameis. Give him some speed on the outside. They got Callaway.
I agree.
I think Drake London's the way to go. Unfortunately, I hate the Saints. It's always hate the Saints. So.
Can I question you real quick? When I say this, can I say that? I think they're going to receive a first round too, but I don't think it's here at the number 16. I think the number 19 pick, the Saints go get receiver. Personally,
yeah. All right. I like it. I like it. Let's go. Hey, 17th spot. We got the Los Angeles Chargers. Oof. I'm looking. I'm like, what do they like? With everybody's left, he's not left. Is he still?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Derek Stingley Jr. is going to be a Charger at this point. Right? There's no question or no doubt in my mind.
Now they got Chris Harris and they got Asante Samuel Jr.
Yeah, that's fine. Chris Harris. I mean, how old is he?
Signed J.C. Jackson.
They're not going.
Yeah, they just signed J.C.
I'm not going.
Best player available though, and I think you can't pass up on Derek. Who you rocking with?
Right there. That guy right there.
What receiver?
Devontae Watt.
That's
I got Devontae Watt.
That's too early though. And Samuels, they picked up Samuels last year in the second round.
The first.
Him in the first round. Was he the first rounder?
Jameson Williams.
Yeah, that's when I took James.
Right, go on. Philly just picked him.
Philly some buns.
Hey, why did they go receiver? Got Mike Williams and Keenan Allen in there.
Philly some buns.
No,
You
you know
signed them up. Maybe you could go there.
You know what? I said it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna
Derek
stick with it.
Stingley?
Derek Stingley. I'm staying with it. Stick with that. I'm staying with it. You know what? He's supposed to be a top 12 pick, bro. At the end of the day, when you drop in that far in the draft, there's only honestly, if Stingley's still there, there's a chance that LA drops back, in my opinion, then. And someone comes up and grabs Stingley. If he's if he's at the 17th spot, there's no way.
I don't think he's going to be there at 17.
I don't think so either. But I mean, that's how our board's falling.
I agree. Yeah, all right, with the Eagles, at the 18th pick, who are you taking?
See, the 18th pick, I took Trevor Penning.
Yeah.
Tackle. I think he's Colorado State.
Yeah.
I mean,
Northern Iowa.
Yeah, Northern Iowa. That's not bad.
I'll say this about that pick. Lane Johnson, the right tackle. Right. Then we have Suma, he's a Hawaiian dude, that left tackle. He's young. He's in his third year. I think Lane Johnson, we just got Lane Johnson for another 2 years. I wouldn't mind going Penny because I think Penny's one of the best tackles in this draft when it comes to top 3. He's aggressive. So yeah, okay. You got Penny going to Philly at 18. You got Penny going to 18 at Philly.
I rock with it. I think a lot. That's not the first thing I've seen that.
No,
that's not the first time I've seen a tackle going to Philly. Actually, matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Charles Cross wouldn't be there either. If he's still on the board.
That'd be another good one. I got him
still on the board
earlier in the draft.
Yeah. All right. I actually fuck with that. All right, so the new one, who's it? Saints. The Saints got 19th pick. I feel like the last goddamn 4 has been Eagles Saints.
It has been. Yeah.
Hey, that's gonna be a miserable time when it's gonna be 15 through 19 for me and Brennan.
Oh,
Eagles Saints, and then a wild card.
Yeah,
Saints.
So annoying.
Right. Who do you got for the Saints?
Well, for the Saints at this pick, and there's only one position I feel as if they need, and I have them. That's why Brennan, that's why I said I agree with you going receiver because I have them going receiver here. But I got Kenny Pickett. We'll go Kenny Pickett at 19. We'll go Kenny Pickett at 19. Think about this. I want you to think about this real quick, Brennan. Jameson is only what? You got one more year left on his contract? Yeah, Jameson Winston. He's on one more year contract with Saints. Kenny Pickett goes in and sits behind Jameson 1 year. At the end of the day, you say what you want. You saw he puts up stats. There's a picks there, sure. But you look at last year before what happened, his injury. I mean, my man was going off. He was, my man was going off. So
I think
Kenny Pickett, James.
Oh,
James. They were only lost one game at that time.
2 or 3 games.
maybe.
Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. I thought you meant he was going off the year with us. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, he was decent with them.
I mean, he had above average numbers.
Who's your guys' all-time passing yards leader in
Tom Brady.
Right now, a year and 2 years? 2 years?
Oh, all-time career? What you want me to say, bro? He played. That's the longest we've ever had a quarterback was with Jameis. Okay.
Then they respect him.
Give me a break. Look at all the other stuff. All the other records belong to Tom. That's a real quarterback.
That's fair enough.
That is fair. That's fair. I actually agree with that.
That's low down and dirty how you just did me.
You answer a question and you answered it.
Whatever.
Hey, Pittsburgh Steelers at the 20th pick. Who you got?
Sam Howell.
Sam Howell. Explain to me.
So I mean, I went Sam Howell because honestly, I'm a fan of Sam Howell. I think that they could use a competition. I think Mitch Trubisky. I don't know what he signed 3 years.
Mitch.
I mean,
he signed a 3-year deal. I think it was a
1 year. 1 year.
He was
1 year. Was a 1 year.
Yeah,
Mitch,
worth like 11 mil or some crazy shit.
Back up, like to have their, they like to have their quarterback competitions in there. Mike Tomlin likes to have himself an option.
I think so.
Guy, big strong arm. I think it fits the offense.
Yeah,
actually, dude, I saw a lot of he looks phenomenal, dude. When the people Eagles worked him out as well, bro, and they fell in love with Matt Corral, bro. I mean, they fell in love with him, bro. And from reports I'm reading.
With who?
I read that too, though. That's not wrong. It's not wrong. I just read that too.
I do. I mean, I do think Steelers go quarterback here too, especially what happened to Haskins in the quarterback competition.
And don't be surprised if you don't see Matt Corral in New Orleans as well. By the way, I think that's another sneaky pick. I do.
Matt Corral.
Yeah,
or maybe a Desmond Ridder. I don't know. You talking about your 3 quarterbacks here.
That's me that nobody's talking about Desmond Ridder either, at all.
I just think he's undersized. I just think he's an undersized type of guy.
Hey, fun fact: do y'all know the over/under for quarterbacks drafted in the first round?
Uh,
3.5.
is
Huh?
it really?
This year's 3.5 is your over under for quarterbacks
But
drafted.
then that makes you think.
That bad boy.
Well, you gotta think Malik, Kenny, and
Random
a
question mark.
random question mark, yeah, whoever. But honestly, I think quarterbacks are always getting picked weirdly in the first
So
round.
they are valued high
Yeah,
when it comes to draft.
especially when draft day gets closer, you're gonna see like, all right, this quarterback can easily sneak up because at the end of the day, like, there's always teams that always need like a future quarterback. Who we always see, like Chiefs did that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, a whole bunch of teams always do that.
Can I say this too? Especially this year's quarterback class, you not really starter material. These guys look
Exactly.
like good long-term backup guys. I hate the disrespect.
Not backup, but I think
they'll get
future-
there eventually.
Yeah.
Guys that they know is gonna have a chance.
But you know what's scary in the NFL, and because it develops so fast, like remember the all hype we had with Trey Lance and then him setting. I ain't gonna lie to you, like I feel like we ain't gonna hear not much from him because I just feel like that's how quick NFL grows. And like I don't want all these rookie quarterbacks being put in the same spot where they're just sitting out and all of a sudden they're not heard of ever again.
Yeah.
That's a chance, man. There's chances in that. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, you got,
All right. Who that 21st pick? The New England Patriots, man. Man.
this is when I have Jermaine Johnson going myself.
That's a good bet. I've seen that one a couple mocks too. I have personally, I like Trent McDuffie here.
I was gonna go Trent McDuffie or Andrew Booth Jr. So let's go ahead. Trent. I like Trent.
I think the upside of Trent is pretty high, bro. Like when I really mean that, I truly think is the way he plays corner, like especially in New England, when that man to man or no, actually no, they're more zone.
I don't.
No, New England's
there's
a lot more zone, and he played a lot of zone when he went to Washington. So I think that's when this stuff I had. But I think with Trent going into the New England system, why not?
I really couldn't find a short, fast white slot receiver that New England could take in the first round. So I mean, that's honestly probably where they're gonna have to go.
You're gonna go corner. They're gonna have somebody replace JC.
Saw no Wes Welkers, saw no Edelmans. So
Well, they're still looking to try to replace Stephen Gilmore. So
maybe like 6th round.
6th round. Oh my god. All right. 22nd pick, the Green Bay Packers. They on the clock.
Got a linebacker Nakobe Dean from Georgia.
Yep.
That's why I think
yeah,
they just got rid of Williams. Is that who? Preston Williams.
Yes. You're right. Actually,
Okay.
there it is. That's true.
I like
Big
that.
The Smith left and Preston signed a new deal,
Yeah.
and then who was their middle linebacker? Was not high. It's not Hightower, but
No, they got
Dreadhead. You know what I'm talking about? He's a Dreadhead. I can't think of his name. Dude,
Dread-
the Savage. He's a Savage.
Is he off the team now?
No, he's still in the
He's still
squad.
in the squad?
He just resigned, so they got a linebacker, and they need 2 linebackers. You need 2
Yeah,
linebackers.
I think they go Nakobe Dean. I think he's a dog. Dude's a beast. Fits in right there.
What about Rashawn Gary? With him being on that D side was Darius Smith,
Well,
and you
I
have
think-
on the other side.
He's more of a edge rusher.
Exactly.
Right? So I mean, they need someone in coverage. Nakobe Dean is a dog in coverage. The man can tackle too. So
I agree.
I think he's more.
love Dean too.
Yeah, he's solid linebacker.
Yeah.
He reads and he reacts so well.
Yeah, he's
And,
fast.
he fits that 3-4 defense with Green Bay rocks with.
Yep.
I
Dude,
agree.
it's gonna be actually pretty savage. And I think Brendan, did you say something about Rashawn
Yeah, I did.
Rashawn Gary?
Mhm.
He's gonna be a savage at that end replacing Smith. I think
Yeah.
there's a reason why you like people like him go so quick.
Exactly.
All right, so for the 23rd pick, this is the easiest pick because Arizona Cardinals need anything O lineman, obviously.
Mhm.
Zane Johnson, guard from Boston College. I think he's and that, by the way, we're in pick 23, and I'm pretty sure it's the first guard off the board. If I'm not mistaken.
That's
So right there's
Zion.
Zion, he's a savage, and he's okay.
Yeah.
So I like him because he can play anywhere. He can play legit all 5 spots. And he's done it at Boston College too. And watching, so I watched a couple. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched a whole lot of film on a lot of offensive tackles and guards and centers.
That's
But
my job.
yeah, it's your
Yeah.
job. So like, I did watch him though, and dude's explosive off the ball. I mean, off rip, he's on somebody quick.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Some dudes are just different.
Blocks too. If you watch his highlights, I mean, he's staying with him, throwing him on the ground. He's finishing them every single time. He's a dog.
Yeah,
Dog.
I'm with you on that. All right, we got the 24th pick, Dallas Cowboys.
I went. Who'd I go? Traylon Burks, wide receiver out of Arkansas.
to replace Coop.
They lost Amari, correct? So
Yeah.
compliment CD. I think, anybody kind of build around Dak, that's their guy, regardless. They still got Gallup, still got Michael Gallup, right? Well,
Yeah, somebody out.
he's a little. I think they're trying to maybe find another young receiver they can match up with CD Lamb, personally, but I don't really know what they could really do right now. Other than that, they might be.
Could you go offensive line guard play again? Because this one, could the guards come off the board in the last 10 picks?
But in your mock, you still got Kenyon Green available.
I do have Kenyon Green
That's
available.
somebody to go after. I've seen a lot of that, but
yeah,
I've seen a lot of Kenyon Green actually.
Come on, Traylon, or Trayvon, whatever they Burke.
I rock with it.
Yeah.
All right, Bills here at the 25th pick.
This is a steal.
Andrew Booth Jr. at corner.
Yeah, I think
with Travis White at the other side. Travis White, yeah, with the other side. I mean, I just think it's a perfect fit in Buffalo with Booth, Andrew Booth Jr.
Yeah,
I think it was a perfect fit. I think his scheme, the way he plays up, man, he's a bigger, not crazy big, but he's a decent size for a corner.
Well, he played in the ACC for. I mean, he started 3 of the 4 years that he was playing in Clemson. So he's got the experience. The dude's a dog, 100%. I'm actually, that's a heck of a pick for Buffalo.
Well, when you look back to what happened, because he was rated the number 2 corner going into last year's draft.
But Stingley was number 1.
Stingley was number 1. Yeah, Sauce didn't come up into the spot until he got into top 4 championship game and the playoffs. But with Booth Jr. being at Clemson, playing the high level, what ended up happening was when he's playing the high levels a week in, week out type thing, you get exposed by other receivers.
Well, yeah. So, that's how it goes. I don't think you necessarily as a cornerback, you're going to get exposed every so often. I think it's the consistency of when you're the slightest thing, the backpedaling, see how good he is backpedaling. Is he quick as the receiver going forward? That's the type of shit you need to see. In the hips, how's the hips look? And I think Andrew actually pretty much fits it all, especially in Buffalo.
Yeah,
bro, that's what they need, man. I agree with you on that. All right, so for the 26th pick, the Tennessee Titans on the clock.
I personally have got this is when I got Zion Johnson going off the board. As much as it hurts me because I want Zion Johnson, but I think the Titans are going to pick him up. Someone big put in front, help out Derrick Henry a little bit. Whatever quarterback they decide they got going on. I don't believe in Tannehill. I'm not a fan.
So who'd you say? Because Zion Johnson already got picked.
Well, in my mock draft.
You got Zion. That's not bad.
But that's just what I got going on over there.
Yeah. Interior
lineman wise.
Well, the other thing too, when I look at the Titans, right, and what they need offensive line.
Yeah, exactly.
Trevor Lumen didn't really show any crazy spark last year. I know you got exposed last year by Chandler Jones.
Yeah.
Injuries happened last year with him, and then Derrick Henry got hit with a massive injury. It took him out for a whole season.
Taylor Warren was always he's always been a stud. He had a bad game.
Taylor is a dog. You're right. Everybody's
not a bad game.
I agree with that. But I think lineman. I think they go lineman here as well. You could go maybe to Zion.
Yeah, that's go ahead. I didn't after yet, so that's why.
Hey, Brennan, you go ahead and have back-to-back picks. You go ahead and
I see that.
Yeah, go ahead and do your thing with that.
I went Devontae Wyatt, defensive tackle from Georgia. We're looking for somebody that can replace Ndamukong Suh because we're probably not going to end up re-signing him. I think just someone big to get put next to Vita Vea. I wish it could be Jordan Davis. It's not going to be. He's not going to make it there. But I think, big guy from Georgia. I think he's going to be a beast. Hopefully we'll pick him up. If not, I think maybe we address the inside, interior lineman situation. Maybe Zion Green, whoever's available. But me personally, I got Devontae Wyatt going right now.
I look at that and I think, God, I hope not. God, please, I hope not. That would be crazy.
I hope he don't fall that far.
You better hope not, because if he does,
I think he does fall this far. He could. I mean, I don't have. You don't have.
No. He definitely could. He definitely could. 100% he could. I haven't gone to the Buffalo Bills at 25. He definitely can.
Yep.
100% can. All right, so we got the Green Bay Packers at 28, and we already went receiver, didn't we? Did we not go receiver already? Who didn't you pick Green Bay's receiver?
No. I picked Green Bay's receiver.
Or did he go?
Yeah, he did. He went
that's what I thought. So
I had Kobe Dean. My bad. Linebacker.
Oh, you did.
Oh, yes, you did. Right. Yes,
so
you
we're
did.
Going receiver here.
Oh my golly.
We're going receiver. We're going Drake London. Why not? Drake
Yeah.
London. London's hasn't been touched. We're going Drake London here. Green Bay, you just got to steal.
Yep.
I think we did get. Drake London's gone.
No, he's not.
I promise you.
I
that.
Oh,
picked-
did we Saints? Did we have Drake London going to Saints?
Yeah, we did. We had Drake going to Saints, I think.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Sky Moore is the best receiver available, in my opinion, off of that.
That's
They
why I
still
don't
need a good
like it.
receiver.
Dude,
They
that's-
still need a good receiver.
I agree, but that's why I don't like them picking
Andrew Booth.
linebacker in their first pick. I think they have to go receive that first pick
And then see what you got
and
after
see
that.
what you have after that, bro. Because
Nah, you know what though? I kind of like that just because Sky's going to be there. I mean, Sky's a second rounder. Sky Moore's a second round, but like I said, especially how fast he is, he could easily be in the first round.
what? It's like a Jalen Hurts. We don't want to take that chance. I don't like the
I
chance
mean,
taking.
you need a receiver, so you kind of have to see the best player available for there. That's your second
Okay.
pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got the 29th pick. We got the Kansas City Chiefs, the 29th pick. This is kind of getting down to the nitty gritty too, by the way.
I went Daxton Hill, cornerback. I believe he is from
Really?
myself.
Mm-hmm.
Out of there. You know who they signed? I think they signed Eric Reed. A little bit of cornerback.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
And Sus, Justin Reed, I'm sorry.
Justin, I know you're talking about from Houston.
Chiefs has always been sus, especially the pass defense. So, if they're not putting up 40 a game, they're probably not going to win.
They ain't putting 40 again with Tyreek being gone, so good luck.
Or he's gone, they got to get a little bit of help out there. And the receivers that are coming out, the receivers that are in the AFC right now, like, man, the Chiefs got to go defense. They have to go defense. Look at the division.
I think I know who we're going.
I'm with you.
Hey, who you got this 29th pick?
I went Daxton Hill.
You want
I like
Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Who you doing? Chiefs got 30 pick. Who you think?
The Chiefs went back to back. Oh man.
I went
Dawson? Make up for Tyreek? Yeah,
Dawson, Penn State.
Yeah,
Penn State?
yeah. I mean,
Receiver.
maybe I don't like that as much, but probably because of Juju's a big receiver and then Dotson's pretty.
me personally. I can't pronounce his last name, but he's the edge from Michigan. Ojaba, I think.
Probably,
Yes. That's a great pick.
That was
Actually the way to go.
But you think go defense both times?
Well, they got one of the worst defenses in the
When you
league.
look at-
And you know what? And they got rid of Tyrann Matthew too, so it's not dumb.
look at the division. Like you got every quarterback in that division now. All of them.
I mean, at the end of the day, too, you can always get a receiver back later in the draft.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. There's dude.
But then also, you also can get a DB in there because look at Cam Curl. Maybe Nick Cross in third round you can grab up, second round if you get
He's
in there.
not in second round.
I don't agree he's not second round either, but maybe you go another route, third, fourth.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's
All
just deep.
Yeah, I agree with it. I'm 100% with you on that. I agree. All right, for the 31st pick, the Cincinnati Bengals on the clock. Who they got?
I went Khalil Elam, DB out of Florida.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sorry, what was it?
You're right.
Out of Florida. That's my guy. I'm a Gators fan, so I'm a big fan of him. I think he's definitely going to drop this low. It's a stacked draft class for cornerbacks. But yeah, man, I think that's what they pick up. They addressed every need that they needed on the O line. They picked up what they needed to.
Yeah.
D-line set. Their linebacker core is set. You got
Their defense is pretty much set in my book. So you're right.
everywhere is really set on Cincinnati right now, man. Like their tight end, cool. Receivers, set.
I think he left. Didn't he leave?
CJ.
CJ went to New York, I think.
So I kind of looked at the tight ends available.
Yeah, I know. I
And
agree.
Any tight ends worth a
No,
first?
not in the first round.
Not in the first
Maybe
round.
not in the first three.
Nah, she's something. You was first 3 rounds? Sound goofy.
Eventually, but not in the first round. I think
Yeah, definitely not the first round.
wise at that point,
Mm-hmm.
he would be a good one for them to pick up.
All right, number 32 pick.
Hey, we want to end this. Hey, we want to end this one a little crazy. I think Lions have to go with Desmond Ritter, Cincinnati.
I like that.
Cincinnati.
I like
I think,
that.
bro, we're going to call it the Lamar Jackson case. 32nd pick, got a little bit of anger. Maybe he should have thought he got picked a little
Yeah.
sooner. Maybe you never know. And honestly, it's a good steal. Detroit needs a quarterback.
He's
Yeah,
got
never-
heart, man. That dude's a competitor.
He is a competitor, and
Desmond Ritter.
he's a stud. And Luke stats don't lie. I know he played in Cincinnati where
Yeah,
decent.
He's-
You know,
so they beat some good
There's
teams.
no competition.
no competition. Ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie.
I went Kenny Pickett myself. That's when I had Kenny
Oh
Pickett.
shit! So
Well, yeah, I'll let him pick.
Wait.
Ready for
oh, there's a 3.5 over.
There's the 3.5, and actually, someone actually said that today too about that. for the 3 quarterbacks, he'll take it at the top at the 32nd pick.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said too, like
I would take the money on that. I would take the money on that.
why not, bro? What's at the end of the day, why not, dude? It's a quarterback. You never know when you get some of that quarterback position.
No, you don't know. And actually, Kyle Trask, was he second round last year? Was he the only second round quarterback pick last year?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I think he was. I'm pretty sure he was.
But,
and actually, the last like 10 quarterbacks that got picked in the second round, awful. So yeah, that's a good fun fact.
Jalen Hurts.
Oh yeah. He's not really that guy yet. That was one of the dudes they mentioned. Like that was actually still not good. Obviously,
How? We say that.
we're not going that far. We can talk about that.
We'll talk about it another time.
Mhm.
Still like that's still not tasty on my tongue though. Almost you saying that.
Hurson? Hey, look.
Okay. But anyways, hey, that concludes our draft. That's our mock board together as a group.
Quick first.
We have our own individual drafts that we will post here in a few. We go over our draft picks, see what you see, and make the changes you need to make. Because guess what? We have a little giveaway coming out. It's the NFL Draft 2022 mock giveaway. What's going to happen is the top 2 people, we're going to do a top 20 mock board. And during the draft, we're going to go through each individual player. And if you get the most right in the top 20, the top 2 get a $25 gift card to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Good old B.
Guys, too. You eat that when you eat that Buffalo Wild Wings, that's what shots in, guys.
Exactly.
For sure. All right, hey, anything else you gotta say before we
follow the Twitter, like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Hey, appreciate y'all.
Hey, good work today, by the way. Hey, that was a good mock. I mean, there's some crazy stuff that can happen in this year's draft that I can obviously see.
Yeah.
A little sketchy. I'm a little sketchy on how Washington's going to do. I'm sure you guys are all feeling the same way. Well, except Noah. Noah's probably chilling back there.
Oh yeah, Noah's done.
He picked up Adams for his first and second pick.
I don't care about no first round draft picks.
I would do the same thing. I'm picking up Adams. Yeah, 100%.
Why not?
All right,
hey, adios, man. Hey,
peace out.
Shout out to God, baby.
Yes, sir.
Sure.